Fingiency Idol Diary, a channel that hopes everyone can become rich. In-depth read, it's money. Explain it. The list friends. N teaches us how to save money. The psychology of money teaches us how to save money, how to invest, how to overcome weaknesses. It solves the problem, not lack of money. But after reading it, question, money, did as the book said, work hard, and save money, index funds, invest in SOF for money, freedom, and unhappy? To solve needs, to use it, do you know how? If money freedom, this book Freedom Plus doesn't teach make money, or how to save money. It teaches you spend money. It doesn't products. Spend happiness. A woman, LISSAC3 Mvopia 8 surgery, successful, 0.0, restore 1, she could get rid of her glasses. But a few follow-up, the doctor confused. The woman said that, she thought glasses, attractive her husband more, and more professional. But the reality is that, glasses, it changed. Didn't change in. All her were dashed, expectations. She suddenly realized, been longing for what, was not good eyesight, out the love and, the doctor sorry, can cure your eyes, but I can't, accurately hits, the relations and money. As more money, a bigger house, and better cars, we will be happy, you want. You will find that, need. World of money, the world of money. You get what you want. Problems cons. But when they find that money, marriage bed, these truly. This. Because finance is a science with answers. But in the real world, spending science money is never but an art. Fast rules nor are there. Spending 1,000 yuan some regret. Spending money is essential humanity. It's about your biases, your jealousy, and your tears. It's about what you think is important and what brings happiness. Finance precisely. Discussion, and, most importantly, question. Next, a question. Not at all. Section. We said that in the previous. Can't make money, but the as long as I have enough money. Come. But before discussing how to spend money, we must first clarify a fundamental question. And happiness. The relationship between money. What is the relationship? First answer. Someone asked. Happiness. What are essential elements? Rogers. None of money. These first elements. Relationships, good life. Warm, sincere friendship. Beauty, nature. Fourth, proper standard. Proper. The philosophy changes. Beliefs or religion. Health is the most important thing in life. Health. Fourth item is the most important thing in life. Health, which is the standard of life, is the most important thing in life. And note that, but not more is better. Items. Money, laws, and you can care. Health. Friends. But you can truly. Outdoors, spend money in the most beautiful places. But if beautiful. Formally the book. This formula. Complete happiness. Addition. The more you have, more happiness. But in fact, happiness division. So, have, and have, I want, increase happiness. Dream numerator. Denominator, or reduce. More importantly, the effect of the numerator. Have the same effect, and the latter. And more controllable, 1,000,000. The happiness is 2,000,000. Has only the happiness. That is to say, the former is you. The most formula. as fully extreme cases, as fully ECT cases. Authors a person ever met, grandmother, after her retirement, lived years. America. She didn't have a house or a luxury car. Her life went abroad, but her daily life, harder, borrowed from library, chat afternoon, evening. Little. But he wants even less. He always needs. And thereabout. In his life and I met, and the in his life met, none of. And fly private jets. But every price drops them, their wealth, and being most unhappy, unhappy. Many stressed, many, and ever. Why is this happening? Because we are harder or larger. Value, billion, billion out want 10, billion one. Their possession than one, their ratio of possession as than one. Satisfaction state, but the out nor, so he. Peace and Heidel Hermann. Mexico. Herman hours all day. The sun. Puzzled the businessman was, and them and sell, more money, money. Doing so, there, bigger boat, you can, hire more people, start your own company, and go public, billionaire, lionaire, are then, the merchant CO, the merchant, do nothing and this fable the near. What? Most merchant. We run our lives, hardly, thinking at the end happiness. But at the end we pursue, is actual I point, Tina, satisfied. Mistake means we, and we means, we sacrifice happiness present, future. Goals new. We can never stop. It's obviously useless. It's obviously useless. Nor do fishermen everyone, money and happiness. But it's Nobel Prize winner conducted a study involving thousands of people. In its results now it doesn't correspond to 100. The results now correspond to 100. Enormous sums of money it corresponds to 100. Happiness for you, income, dollars. But once, happiness, S, converted to RMB, is about, per year, and a fan, China, B lower. Input 3. Why is this? Because income. We all live, and we all place, live, we all and we all too. And we are all going to attract, significantly, increase, but after exceeding the threshold. But after the threshold AKCA, decline, months when you, but only for buying the second car. When you buy the 10th car you buy, you may not feel much. More importantly, as your income increases, earning $2,000, your wealth to 100, on, desire its growth rate, always income. Later Matthew's in-depth study. He found, for health those illness has no person. At this point, have a complete view of money and happiness, or even, it's just a tool, problems, lems. Help, we still want more money, know that houses luxuries can, plus bring lasting happiness. We earn money people, lifetime money, but end as slaves. 3. Trap that we escape cannot. More money. Next part. This is the next part. We can draw conclusions. Happiness money impact on, as a, beyond the threshold this, useless, money, income, and consume, luxuries. To them, we still, the answer is human nature. These three traps, tuition or not, but our own brains, and social culture together. But they are ever consumption. Many, they possess money, but only pain. Trap 1, the status trap. You're not buying things. The first one is the status trap. Most of don't for themselves, but to use it to send aid to others. What person am I, and class long I to opposes very simple, but extreme, effective test method, called the rehearsal test reverse. You can close your eyes now. Close your eyes now. Hope, good mother. Good partner, friend 1000. Helpful. That. But you wanted to say. His life, he owns. His wardrobe, long. Know very well, these. But strangely, alive, spend energy on obituary. Used extreme lives. Truth, illustrate this T. Human history, the engine. Bonus. Was a enthusiast at most, but s around. J made the voyage a record when, and as a hero, he chose to suicide. Of sailing was truly over when Hope Good, SDM Pup champion, for others, he suddenly FIC ocean, because ta at sea, perhaps to save my soul, and gave up, and sailed alone. Tahiti and Buffett life once said to success, scorecard, or an external. Clough used external scorecard, followed by fame. Scorecard. He only feelings. So need. Status trap. Family. Founder. Cornelius. Ion. In memory. But the result was that he had descendants. Not happy. Vanderbilt asked, at 21, ASTOTA dollars. His only gambling. At 40 Rosas, when her Benny less, when HEC na WDs less, Lauiepter, or built, died, said died. P. Pianus. Ambition the destructa, ambition the H drugs. His trap. Dre. Wealth VOU. Life. Others. Beauty and money. Trap 2, of desire. T the status, set others S. The desire trap, set BVC brains are. R think THO. We will happy. But the MECD Nissan Orden is the opposite. What it really wants. Something. But the process something. Dopamine. Molecule. But it's not. Desire. For VU. Making. Rop rapidly. Disappear. Torvu. Keep you see chasing. Satisfied. We drell never. Author Dever Storv. Ivingi 6 spheres. Hune Oserkari. Office. Office OCTOI. Stop in. Nestar ground. Excited shapes those. And the colors. The office C. Was T. Was 1. Ecal where 0. Expectations. Brings innis. Brings. But how last? CDN. 3 months. At most. This ANV. New experience. 3 months after. It used to it. Fu will. Life decamek apart. Life. Of ver part I. Excitement. You wipe it ever of day. He's 10th car VOU. Big it up. HENL first time. Odo say ever of one. Machine. Stops. The more you get. B. Ives pupsnoy. Punsnoy Ives. Month. House and Vuon. 1000 a month. This cycle has no end. Tienless, out. Freeze Huvu Dre. 3 Huvu or. The third trap, ESCDPE trap, is the identity trap. Money, identity become ver. Inertia most kamal. And save money, and finally save enough money. Their old age, and L can NIOV. But they aim, manef, and even own money, ovary, vendors, conditioner. TS Bakazal Lamb, a thrifty person, T has identity, it has identity Bekor, for them, spending lecture moan, but a sin, they reard purpose, tordal better, munger. Entity trap, compel entity trap, N and I death inter, smarter. And work harder. Trillions. Kulo. Instead ions now. Sentence Wenel HEDRD Thist. Years old. Wealth with. Before his death. Manef. Why? Investor. His bones. More moan. Avenel his life. The R Populgar FLRE movement. Nas also T-traps. Dense. Tried Seorvitz and retiring earlier Vayerto. Tried Seorvis and the core is to pursue freedom Ervaritori. To save Ainit percent rule. To save E2% rule. To save, they a monk, Ival, Ket sick, or even, E-cent. On LV4. Lee retire. They find that they can do nothing. They'll 7 day, and fell. These 3 traps, same problem. But in TH, ESAC, NES-SA critiquing, so how can we get these traps? How should West spend Manef? To above true happiness, EHIS, core con next part, the art money, in real happiness. Happiness. We sources of status trap. But I want to emit a ascetic. On the contrary, Nel ren snendi money. Every Benny. Hat can innis. Morgan book that. Money. But to the ADM. The following principles PPR, teach use money, to buy one those things, which is to buy cannel, which is buy trust. Here. But it means, trife, NDVE. First. Traditional wek orit, saving happiness. The future, to prepare one tours. But the author says, wrong. Is the right to say no. Every dollar in your account is a refusal coupon. When I did not, you can say no. When demands. When S. You can say no. When a. You can say no. Financial. Never earn you on. Freedom and no. Freedom. But the author tells us that. Financial white. Spectrum. 15. Every level up, your treasure increases. 1 point, your treasure increases. Some levels. 4th level problems. Treatment. Such treatment. Card. 5th level enough unemployment. And can get a new job. Can. And can get a new job. Can. A bad job at any time is a potential risk. Job. A new. For most people. 7. Reaching level 7. Element. Surface. Leagues. And I. Dream. Your years. Athletes. Learn. Illustrate early. NBA star Antoine. Earned dollars. Equivalent per day on. But he spent money lavishly. Friends supported. Cars. Cars several. Twice. War. 10-2. With. Usher another. Another JSCHER. Usher another. Lars N. career. But he lived a frugal life. And saved most salary. At the age of 26. He announced retirement. Mathematics. Now he a professor at MIT. Lion Edernio. Pupsnoy. Boodle thing. The choice that loves. For money. This is the value of independence. R. Buy time. Then items? And he forgotten, but expel. And. Test phone, twir, twee. But when were I 20? Rave best friend, 80. The author says the purpose of life. The author's purpose of life, the nostalgic. So how to find the experience for you? Consumption strategy. Q, which is called wide in and strict out. Budget. Try Asimo lenses. But once experience doesn't bring happiness, you should dwell. A concert. If you don't like it, leave halfway. You can. Don't feel sorry. Painting. That will you. Don't money. Finish it. Force. Whatever energy. Compared experiences is buying time. Realize that many asset, money, once time is gone forever. Save time. And if you hate is the most worthwhile. House costs 50 yuan per hour. Yuan, while yuan. UDN, movies. Subway. Although costs yuan more. Odor. The day consists in end. Start work. End your. On the contrary, spent for face any money. On the contrary, any money spent for face is the most worthless. Others seconds. And affairs. Ears. You worry. And deal from you. TS. Rule 3. Buy peace. And stay debts from. Pattern. Changes. And invisible burden. Invisible burden. This is debt, is social. It may be others' jealousy, others' expectations, or inner comparison, are your own. Or example, you house. Originally to live comfortably, but since house, and start you borrow money, regardless of fortune, since house, better furniture, better car, better clothes and wear, before you know it, house. This is social debt, part of intangible, but it, happiness suck, and slowly suck happiness. Add. So how to avoid social debt? So how to avoid social debt? The answer. Author says OSTAST. Don't show off. Don't compare. Don't tell earn. Don't tell. Don't post on moments. Travels. Post photos. Save silently. And invest silently. And live a life. Real rich quietly. Real quietly. Author family. Services. This Google. They Forbes list. Nor grand parties photos. They lived over. Were. Travel. Jealousy. Love spending their rich. The best state. But no one knows. Knows. You can truly. Money. And money. Many people can show off. and make everyone envy you. But in fact, pain. Get from strangers, but what you tranquility lose because cost. These 3 principles. Spending money. Spend. Prioritize independence, so that you have choices. Then buy experiences. Lifetime. Finally buy peace. You. But I know. But do it. 3 traps. There are 3 traps. Is not now what is right, but because wrong. And have made, but never stop to think. These mistakes. Now to us. Truths. We work about more. D more useful. Three immediately can do. Art of Money. The core content of this book. We have subverted view of money, deconstruct people falling, and shared 3. Happiness. All these contents can be condensed the simplest sense. Formula. A good life equals independence plus goals. This book is 01. Independence is. Without independence from others, happiness comes, and can at any time. Goal is the direction. Without goals, happiness, money, life house or life control over your, and I have truly loved one, and good life. The principle is simple, but change. Instead listening. Then the next day and why not start today? Do 3 very small. Hutkin money. The minute's first 10. Obituary. Don't write about have held. Don't write have held. About. How much earn. Money. Funeral hope. Would say about you. And you will find that % ever errant in these 3 sentences. Compare. Leave. Mention them no one. This reverse obituary. Second consumption. Take out unpaid bills. Take out bills unpaid, and Alipay bills. Finish in. Find 3 important expenses. Maybe it's a video membership you never use. Or a gym membership you never use. Maybe you drink a cup of tea every day, but you're not happy when you drink it. Or maybe you buy and I doubt it, cut these 3 expenses. You will have lost anything. But the extra money every month, you can use it makes you happy. Friends such as me, to read or buy. The third thing is, spend this number on you. It is calculated yourself, your current real. Multiply 25 this number is your sufficient number, because, as long as you have money, income investment is lower than you think. It may be 2 million, or even 3 million, an astronomical figure. Finally I share with you, book, S, money happiness, creditor, happiness, S creditor, happiness, ness, nor can any of your heart. It can only amplify who you are. Warm, and I am a person and people more money, and expel beauty, empty. Beginning, the last surgery. She thought it was good. But in fact it can't. What can I respect or my lover and, as always yourself, not what you own. Mean money is never a person. To be more complete. Become masters of money, rather than its slaves. Happiness, rather than others. Okay book. Hope. I am happy. We stay together. Speak. We stay together. I am Uncle Da. Talking fast world about. See you in the next book.